What if the key to unlocking your emotional strength, mental clarity, and social confidence was not found in a self-help book, but already flowing through your body? Testosterone is more than a hormone. It is a powerful neurochemical messenger shaping how you feel, remember, and respond to the world. It works silently behind the scenes, guiding your decisions, reactions, and mindset. Neuroscience is now unveiling this truth in vivid detail. And it is time you discovered how this remarkable molecule influences your brain. Imagine feeling grounded, emotionally focused mentally, and decisive behaviorally. Picture yourself handling stress with composure, remembering details with ease, and stepping into social situations with calm confidence. These are not imaginary traits reserved for a lucky few. They are biologically possible through the healthy functioning of testosterone in the brain. This is about accessing a deeper version of yourself. Too often, testosterone is reduced to a stereotype. It is portrayed as a force of aggression or dominance, disconnected from intellect or emotional depth. That perception is scientifically outdated. Testosterone is an architect of thought, emotion, and memory. It operates in concert with neurotransmitters and brain structures to shape your experience of the world. Understanding this transforms the way you view health and potential. Across every stage of life, from youth to adulthood, testosterone plays a critical role in mental development and emotional resilience. It affects the amygdala, the prefrontal cortex, and the hippocampus, key regions responsible for your behavior, memory, and mood. The deeper you explore this interaction, the more clearly you will see how crucial this hormone is to your personal growth. Let today be the day you see yourself in a new light. With science as our foundation and motivation as our fuel, we will uncover how testosterone can enhance your life. You are not just learning facts. You are gaining tools to elevate your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Let us begin this journey with open minds and a belief in what is possible. Testosterone is often thought of only in terms of physicality, muscle mass, strength, or athleticism. While those aspects matter, they barely scratch the surface of testosterone's true influence. In the field of neuroscience, testosterone is now recognized as a key modulator of brain function. It helps orchestrate mood, memory, and behavior by interacting directly with neural circuits and chemical messengers in the brain. Produced in the tests in males in the ovaries and adrenal glands in females, testosterone circulates in the bloodstream and passes through the blood-brain barrier. Once inside the brain, it binds to androgen receptors located in different regions. These receptors activate genetic instructions within neurons that influence the production of other chemicals like dopamine and serotonin. The result is a chain reaction that affects how you feel, remember, and behave. In the amygdala, testosterone impacts how you process fear and respond to threats. In the hippocampus, it enhances memory formation and recall. In the prefrontal cortex, it sharpens focus and decision-making. Each of these regions plays a vital role in navigating life's challenges. Testosterone does not act alone, but it sets the stage for mental clarity, emotional balance, and behavioral consistency. Modern studies have shown that testosterone levels correlate with mental health markers. Low levels are often linked to mood disorders such as depression and anxiety. Conversely, balanced levels are associated with confidence, resilience, and an ability to stay composed under pressure. These findings redefine testosterone not as a symbol of dominance, but as a cornerstone of mental well-being. Understanding testosterone through a neuroscientific lens helps break myths and builds awareness. This hormone is a bridge between biology and behavior. Whether you are facing emotional struggles, memory lapses, or behavioral patterns you wish to change, learning how testosterone influences the brain may provide clarity and a pathway to progress. Mood is one of the most immediate ways in which testosterone affects your brain. The amygdala, a region responsible for emotional processing, is highly sensitive to hormonal signals. When testosterone levels are optimal, the brain responds with greater emotional balance, reduced fear, and improved mood stability. You experience fewer mood swings and a calmer internal state. Testosterone also interacts with serotonin and GABA, neurotransmitters involved in emotional regulation. Balanced testosterone enhances serotonin signaling, which contributes to a positive mood and emotional resilience. Low testosterone disrupts this balance, potentially leading to symptoms of depression, irritability, or anxiety. These effects are not imagined, they are rooted in chemistry. In several clinical studies, men and women with low testosterone reported significant improvements in mood after hormone levels were restored. The brain's emotional circuits began to function more efficiently, leading to increased confidence and optimism. This shows that mood is not simply a choice, it is supported by a biological foundation that can be optimized. Stress management also improves with healthy testosterone. The hormone helps regulate cortisol, the body's stress hormone. When testosterone is low, cortisol may spike, increasing feelings of tension and fatigue. But when testosterone is balanced, The nervous system remains more composed under pressure. You gain a sense of inner calm that helps you face life's demands. Mood is the filter through which you see the world. When testosterone is supporting your brain, that filter becomes clearer and more constructive. You begin to approach life not with dread, but with grounded determination. That emotional strength is within your reach. It just needs the right support. Memory is not just about remembering names or dates. It is about forming mental connections that help you make sense of the world. The hippocampus is the brain's memory center, and it contains a high density of androgen receptors. Testosterone binds to these receptors and enhances synaptic growth, leading to improved memory retention and recall. When testosterone levels are healthy, people tend to perform better on tasks involving verbal memory, spatial reasoning, and cognitive flexibility. These improvements are seen in both men and women. It is not just about intelligence, it is about the brain's ability to adapt, store, and retrieve information. Testosterone plays a key role in making that process efficient. In aging populations, declining testosterone has been linked to memory loss and cognitive decline. Some research suggests that testosterone therapy may help preserve cognitive function in older adults. This does not mean testosterone is a cure-all, but it does highlight its role in maintaining brain vitality. Memory is deeply tied to identity. It is how you remember who you are, what you have learned, and where you are going. When testosterone supports hippocampal function, you maintain sharper mental clarity and a stronger sense of self. This helps you stay connected to your goals and your purpose. A strong memory builds confidence. It allows you to engage with life more fully, solve problems more quickly, and communicate more effectively. By supporting testosterone levels naturally, through exercise, rest, and nutrition, you are investing in your cognitive edge. That investment pays lifelong dividends. Behavior is the outward expression of your internal state. Testosterone influences behavior by interacting with both emotional and executive centers of the brain. The prefrontal cortex governs planning, focus, and impulse control, while the amygdala manages reactions to threats. Testosterone balances these forces, promoting consistent and constructive behavior. High-quality decision-making depends on this balance. When testosterone levels are sufficient, people are more likely to exhibit calm under pressure, clarity in judgment, and assertiveness without aggression. These behaviors reflect a brain that is aligned with purpose and not hijacked by emotional reactivity. Testosterone also supports risk assessment. Contrary to the myth that testosterone causes reckless behavior, neuroscience shows that it enhances calculated risk-taking, decisions made after thoughtful analysis. This is critical in leadership, entrepreneurship, and relationships. Testosterone sharpens the ability to act decisively when needed. People with healthy testosterone levels tend to exhibit greater self-discipline. They are more likely to follow through on commitments, stay focused during challenges, and maintain habits that support growth. These behaviors are not purely personality-based, they are neurologically influenced by hormones. Behavior is not random. It is the reflection of inner chemistry meeting external choice. When testosterone is balanced, that chemistry works in your favor. You behave with more integrity, stability, and courage. This kind of behavioral consistency becomes the foundation for success and trust. Social interactions are shaped by subtle neurochemical cues. Testosterone influences how you interpret social information, respond to competition, and express yourself in group settings. This is especially evident in regions like the anterior cingulate cortex and the ventromedial prefrontal cortex, which help process social feedback. People with balanced testosterone levels are more likely to engage socially with confidence and clarity. They read body language more effectively, maintain eye contact, and navigate social hierarchies with ease. These traits are not just social skills, they are signs of a brain functioning at its best. Neuroscience suggests that testosterone reduces social fear by dampening overactivity in the amygdala. This means less second-guessing, less anxiety, and more authentic self-expression. It allows people to speak their truth without fear of judgment or rejection. Social confidence becomes a biological possibility. Healthy testosterone also supports emotional attunement. It does not reduce empathy. In fact, it enhances the ability to respond calmly and clearly in emotional situations. This is vital in building strong relationships, whether personal or professional. It allows you to remain steady and present for others. When you show up in social environments with presence and peace, people respond. Trust builds. Influence grows. This is not about dominance. It is about being centered and secure. Testosterone helps build that kind of presence from within. Maintaining balanced testosterone levels is not just a matter of physical health. It is a pathway to mental clarity and emotional resilience. Lifestyle habits play a significant role in how your body produces and utilizes this hormone. Simple daily actions can lead to profound brain benefits. Exercise. Especially resistance training is one of the most effective ways to boost testosterone. Physical activity stimulates the endocrine system and enhances brain function simultaneously. Sleep is another cornerstone. Without deep, restorative sleep, testosterone production declines, and so does emotional and cognitive stability. Nutrition also matters. Diets rich in healthy fats, lean protein, and micronutrients like zinc and vitamin D support hormonal balance. Chronic stress, on the other hand, suppresses testosterone. Implementing stress, reducing habits like mindfulness, time in nature, or creative pursuits can protect your mental edge. For those experiencing persistent low testosterone symptoms, medical evaluation may be necessary. Blood tests can determine levels, and healthcare professionals can guide safe and personalized interventions. There is no shame in seeking support. There is strength in taking action. By supporting testosterone naturally or clinically, you are choosing to support your brain. The outcome is not just hormonal, it is transformational. You gain emotional steadiness, mental energy, and behavioral clarity. That kind of growth begins with awareness and continues with action. Right now, you may be facing challenges that feel overwhelming. Maybe you are dealing with mental fog, low energy, or emotional instability. These are not signs of weakness. They are signals from your biology asking you to pay attention. Understanding testosterone is part of understanding yourself, and that is a powerful act of self-respect. The truth is, you have more control than you think. Every choice you make, from what you eat to how you sleep to how you move, affects your brain chemistry. Testosterone is not separate from your spirit. It is part of the engine that drives your ambition, your hope, and your courage. When your mood is steady, you think clearly. When your memory is sharp, you act with purpose. When your behavior is consistent, you build trust in yourself. Testosterone helps create that alignment. And once you experience it, you will never want to go back to confusion or burnout. This is your time to reclaim clarity, to rebuild from the inside out, to stop fighting yourself and start supporting your brain and body in harmony. No external validation can replace the confidence that comes from a balanced inner world. Testosterone helps you build that world one decision at a time. You deserve to feel strong, sharp, and secure, not just sometimes, but every day. That strength lives in your biology. That clarity lives in your brain, and that future starts now. Believe in the science, believe in your body, and most importantly, believe in your ability to change. You have now seen what testosterone truly is: a guide, a signal, a support system for your brain. You understand how it shapes mood, sharpens memory, and guides behavior. This is not about vanity or ego. It is about mental health, emotional strength, and purposeful living. Start small, but start today. Choose one habit to improve. Whether it is moving your body, eating clean, getting better sleep, or reducing stress, each change helps regulate testosterone and brings your brain back into balance. Do not underestimate what one healthy habit can do. If you suspect hormonal imbalance, take action. Speak to a professional. Get tested. Get informed. Knowledge is power, and clarity leads to confidence. You have the right to feel good in your body and strong in your mind. Share this message. Someone in your circle may be struggling silently with brain fog, anxiety, or mood swings. Let them know that neuroscience offers answers and that hormones matter. Together, we can normalize this conversation and empower healthier lives. Subscribe for more insights grounded in science and fueled by motivation. Leave a comment below with your biggest takeaway or the action you plan to take. This is your journey, and you are not walking it alone. Let us rise with understanding, purpose, and the full strength of our biology.